Hi, I'm Shandy. Welcome to my channel. This channel is Purple Dawn Healing, which is my business that I run. Just to give you a background about where Purple Dawn Healing and what it means and it comes from. So we are a healing and wellness and holistic centre. The treatments are run online. So that's where the healing comes from. So we, all of our modalities are geared towards that of a healing nature, and growth, education, all of those types of things. The Purple Dawn, which can be a little bit tricky to understand. So for those of you who are aware of the chakras, your third eye, not your third chakra, your sixth and seventh chakras, which are your third eye and your crown, are the purple colours. So they're the indigo and the violet. So they sit in the purple realm. So somebody who's having a spiritual awakening or enlightenment, they're connecting more with their third eye and their crown chakra. So that's where the purple comes in. So to connect with that side of yourself, to have that awakening. Usually we awaken at dawn, a new day, and so that's where we're starting a new journey. When you have an awakening, you start a new adventure, a new day. So we're starting on the purple dawn, and you have a healing process that happens when you connect with that side of yourself. So just a little bit of an explanation for you of the name. So as I said, we are a holistic and wellness centre. We have a lot of focus on holistic care. So holistic care is that of viewing yourself as a whole being, and that of those of other people, being aware that all the elements in our lives will make up ourself. And will explain different behaviours. There's no excuses in regards to certain behaviours, whether it be poor behaviours, but there certainly is explanations as to why certain behaviours have come about. So when we look at a person in a holistic way, there's lots of different elements that you can look at, but we tend to look on a broad scale to begin with, and then narrow it down from there. And the four categories that we look at are, first, your physical self. So that is the material thing that we can see and touch and experience, what most of us are aware of as an adult being. And when you come into this stage of awakening, you tend to see the difference between your physical and everything else that is happening around you. So you start with the physical and what's happened in your life, how that is entailed, how you live your life on a physical level. The next thing we look at is your emotional state. So that is how we experience things on an emotional level, your feelings about certain behaviours, whether you're aware of your feelings. There are some people that have a myriad of feelings, and there are some people that only have 2 or 3 that they're aware of. We all experience all levels of emotion. Our awareness of those emotions, however, can differ from person to person. So that's the next one. The third aspect of a person's personality is the mental aspect. So we look at how we process on a mental level either experiences that we've had, or our belief structure, where we are looking at and how we analyse the world around us. So for some people that can be tainted from a chemical perspective. So our body is making different chemical or bad chemical choices for us. There's an impairment which can lead to a mental disorder effectively causing deficits within our mental functioning. Our fourth category that we look at, and I put it fourth not because it is the least important, but because as you come through an awakening, it's usually the last thing that you become aware of, and that's your spiritual aspect or your soul aspect, and that is how we view our existence and our purpose for existence, and all things from a metaphysical level, our belief structure about how we have come into being and what will happen to us, what happens on the unseen level. All of these different aspects fall into the spiritual or the soul aspect of a person. So those are the four things that we look at to look at a holistic person. So you might be thinking about, well, what about nutrition? What about all of these? Those things will fall into the physical realm of when someone is being treated. So that is what Purple Dawn Healing is. So some of the things that we will have on this channel, so there's going to be regular topics that we talk about in regards to a person on a holistic level, and we'll talk about physical, we'll talk about emotional, mental and spiritual aspects of the person. We'll also have toolbox videos, things like breathing exercises, grounding, learning how to ground yourself, learning different techniques for different aspects of your life. And then there's also meditations that I will be putting forward. There'll probably be more meditations to begin with because I have more in my toolbox as I'm a holistic counsellor, a meditation facilitator, a massage therapist, and an energy worker. So that's my background. And we'll be coming at all of these different topics from that perspective. So subscribe or go to my web page. So that is purpledawnhealing.com.au, and you can have a look at links. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram, and there's all sorts of different little inspirational talks and inspirational quotes, and hopefully there'll be more videos to come on the channel. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.